All you.
Hi, I'm Allie. I'm a nursing student here at Lambton College. So I'm just going to do a peripheral vascular assessment on you. Now, if this was an OSCE, I would do OPQT or SUA. But since this is not an OSCE, I'm going to skip that. So I'm going to start by taking your pulse and respirations. So I'm going to start with your radial pulse here on your wrist. 0. Okay, so your pulse was at 86, which is in the normal range of 60 to 100, and your respirations were at 14, which is in the normal range of 12 to 20. Okay, so now I'm going to take your temperature, so I'll just get you to lift your tongue up and seal your lips.
Andrew, and November 30th.
I'm Andrew. Pleasure to meet you. Do you know where we are right now?
Okay, so your temperature is 36.7, and that's in the normal range of 36.5 to 37.5, so that's good. Okay, so now I'm just going to take your blood pressure on both arms. So we'll start with one arm. So I'm just going to find your brachial pulse.
Okay, great. And this is just general survey that you can do your well-balanced, your behavior is normal, your conversation here.
You forgot yours
And
is like this.
there'd be lots of subjective questionnaire we do, because it seems to me possibly would be more subjective history that we would do. Or do that today, I just know that we would go through the open course UA, over your current health history, past history, family history.
So I'll get you to hold that for me.
So we're going to
So I'm just going to start by pumping it up to see when your pulse goes away so I don't overinflate the cuff.
I'm just going to get you to stand up for me. You can face the other way. So I can see here that your shoulders are to the left here.
Okay, so I pumped it up to 107, so I'll add 30 to that, so I'll pump it up to 137. Okay, so I'll just get
more than the other. I'll just need to turn around. And down for a minute. There you go, you can stand back up. So I'm just going to get you to walk across the room and walk back. Perfect. Now I'm going to get you sit down. We're going to do the get up and go test. So this test here is you stand up, take 3 steps, turn around, take 3 steps back and sit back down. And so this just assesses your ability to do this and how fast you can do it.
Okay, so I got 122 over 82, and that's in the normal range of, so on the top it's 100 to 140, and on the bottom it's 60 to 100. So we're going to take it on the other arm as well. Start by finding your brachial pulse.
And you're walking with smooth balance, continuous and rhythmic, with your arms swinging in opposition to the legs. With weights in your feet, which is strong with the lines, and you expect 10 centimeters. Perfect. I'm just going to do just like the neuro assessment. I'm going to get you to stand up again. I'm going to get you to walk heel to toe. And then I'll get you to
I'm going to do the same thing on this arm with your pulse.
tippy toes. Perfect. And can you walk backwards? I'll take a step to your left. Step to your right. It's a little squishy. And now I'm just going to get you to sit back down.
Okay, so your pulse went away at 110, so we'll pump it up to 130.
Squeeze there, everything's normal there, and from the get up and go test, we already saw that you can stand and sit down, which is great. So now we're just going to go to the physical exam portion. We're going to assess your muscle tone. So, we do this before muscle strength, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold my finger here, and I'm just going to shake it and just see how the mobility is in all your joints, and just make sure your arms are nice and long. Perfect. There's just a little bit of
Okay, so I got 118 over 78 on that one, so that's also in the normal range. Okay, so I'm just gonna inspect your arms. So they look symmetrical. I don't see any signs of edema. The color is pink, which is good. You can see some veins here, and the temperature is good. We have some freckles, but no lesions or wounds, so that all looks normal. Okay, so I'm just gonna check the oxygenation in your blood levels by doing capillary refill on your nails. So I'm just gonna push down on them and see how quick they refill. So it's less than 3 seconds, so that's good. So you have good blood circulation. I'm just gonna test your radial, ulnar, and brachial pulses bilaterally just to make sure they're all in sync. Okay.
Okay, so as before, when I was doing for general assessment, it's fairly well symmetrical. I'd say that this one's a little more nice than that one, but it could just be the way.
Okay, so all 3 pulse sites on your arm were in sync and going at the same time, so that's normal. It means your blood's pumping equal amount of blood to each side of your body, which is good. Okay, so I forgot to say at the end of the last one that your pulse was a 3+, the force was strong. The elasticity was springy and resilient, and the rate was normal, or the rhythm. So now I'm just going to inspect your legs. So I can see that you don't seem to have any pitting edema, so that's good. You can see some veins, no hair, a couple scrapes, and some freckles. But nothing to be concerned about. All looks normal. And now I would palpate your inguinal nodes, but we're not going to do that today because we don't have to. So I'm just gonna feel your temperature on your legs. So they feel like a normal temperature. Your turgor, when I pinch your skin, it comes straight back down to where it originally was, so that's good. And the texture is soft. And then I'm just going to hold down for 5 seconds on each leg to test for pitting edema.
And now I'm going to get you to move your leg outwards. Perfect. Same with this one. Out. Great. And now can you put it out and can you try and push back in? Perfect. Now do the same thing. Hold it.
So I didn't notice any pitting edema there, so that's good. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some measurements. So I'm going to start by measuring your
and then
feet.
you're going to have to distinguish between a sharp object and a dull object. And so we'll just do this as
one's
though
10
it was a
inches.
problem with your arms. And then I'm just going to get you to close your eyes and let me know
This one's also 10
what arms you
inches.
feel the object on.
Now I'm going to measure the smallest circumference above your ankle, so that's probably right here. And 8.7 inches, and we'll go around to the other side. About 8.8, so similar. And then the biggest circumference around your calf, which is right here.
That shows that you have good sensation there, but say there was an issue there. If there's a problem with
So
2 or more
about
of these,
14.2
cause for
inches.
immediate intake. There would obviously be a serious problem there because all of those your reactions were normal. That's good, and that will be noted.
And this one's 14.5 inches, so a little bigger than the other one.
Do you have any questions about that?
And then we're gonna do your thigh.
The thigh. Oh. She's large.
So 22.5 inches.
I think my right thigh is bigger. I have bets.
And 22. So this leg has had bigger measurements than the other one, but that's okay. Just a little difference. So then I'm just going to measure from your knee to your hip on both sides. So about 21 inches on that side. And then on this side, 21.5. So about the same on both sides. So. Okay, so now I'm going to do some pulses. So we're going to start with your femoral pulse. If this was a real OSCE, I'd obviously pull your pants up higher. Okay, and now I'm going to do your popliteal pulse, which is up behind your knee. Maybe I'll do this one at the same time. Yep, and they're going at the same time. Now I'm going to do your dorsalis pedis. So they're up here. And your tibial. Okay, so they all had strong force, a 3+. The amplitude was resilient and springy, and a regular rhythm and rate, and that's all good, and they were all equal on both sides. Okay, so I'm gonna get you to raise your legs about 60 degrees, so
Hold this.
and I'm just gonna watch to see the color go pallor, so it means white. So sometimes it can take up to a minute. Okay, they're white, so now we're just going to dangle them over the bed and see how quick the blood returns. Okay, so they went back to their regular pink color in less than 15 seconds, so that's normal. So that means you have a good venous return. Okay, so I'm going to take the systolic pressure on your pedal dorsalis on the top of your foot. So I'm going to use the blood pressure cuff on your ankle, and then I'm going to use the Doppler to hear your pulse, and then I'm going to pump it up till your pulse goes away. So we'll get a little bit of this gel on there. Spread it around a bit. Okay, so your pulse went away around 98, and we'll do that on the other foot as well. You can eat. Oh, we'll do it. Okay, we'll do your tibial one too. So we'll get more gel. I don't know if you can even see that. Okay, so that one went away around 108.
So we're gonna use
And
that.
now we'll do the other foot. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Doppler on your other leg now, on the same two spots. So we'll start with your dorsalis pedis. Okay, so that one went away around 102. And I'll clean up here. And now we'll do your tibia. Is that on the other side? No.
No. No. Also.
Okay, so I'll find your pulse. So that one went away around 106. So we will write that down for future reference.